Well, good Monday afternoon, everybody. It was a bit of a chilly day out there today. We got a cold night on tap, coldest weather we've seen in a while, but our dry pattern is continuing here. Not a lot of rain in the forecast, just a few chances here and there. So, unfortunately, that means that our fire risk is still pretty high out there. But we do have a spooktacular forecast on tap for your Halloween. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Sunshine out there, those clouds starting to melt away now. 48 degrees outside the BTV studio. Dew points generally in the low 30s, and with a northeast wind, again, it's setting us up for a pretty chilly night out there and a dry one, and so that's why our special weather statements continue. The Weather Service has been going back and forth between weather statements or fire warnings and red flag warnings, and so that's going to be the trend here, at least over the next several days, until we see any significant precipitation. It's a chilly day out there for all of southern New England. In fact, some of Massachusetts has been staying in the 40s all day. We flirted with the low 50s for a while, but now we've started to back off from that. It's a tad warmer towards the south coast, but again, 52, 53, that's about as warm as we've seen today. We did have a cold front move through overnight. High pressure is now taking over, and if you look really closely up here towards the greens and the whites, you'll see some snow showing up here on the satellites. We did have a couple of inches of snow falling overnight last night. Couple ski areas thinking about opening maybe for a day or two this week, but it'll be short-lived as, again, we have some much warmer air on the way. And you can see that building now across our nation's heartland in the 80s today for Texas and up towards Kansas, and we'll be flirting with 80 by the time we get to the Northeast on Thursday. So for tonight, the clouds continue to clear out. We'll have some clear skies later on. It's a cold night, though. Upper 20s for the lows. That's about it. You got a sunset of 5:44. Heading out to the bus stop tomorrow, a few clouds around here and there. There could even be a risk of a shower probably later in the day. We'll start the morning in the mid-30s and we'll end the day in the mid-50s. And as we look at the next 4 days, really going to have a lot of clouds around as the warm air tries to come back. Cold air trying to hold on. But again, after our 50s on Tuesday, you can see us jumping to the 70s on Wednesday and near 80 by Halloween. We do have the chance of a couple showers again later tomorrow night and again later on Thursday night, but they're very light, very brief, and for the most part, it's just a dry pattern with those warm temperatures near record highs on Halloween.